Hey everybody, this is Brian talking to you, and you're looking at an early beta of a web app thing called Tracksuit that I'm in the middle of making. And the Tracksuit is a sort of a fitness utility, like a graphing calculator. There's no graphs in it though, so that's actually the wrong type. It's a fitness utility, the intent of which is to help you create quickly nice, sort of intelligent, kind of robust workouts. That are presented dynamically, so that every time you run them, they are sort of different. The sequence is different, or different moves are used, or all sorts of stuff like that, to keep things more interesting and fresh, and so you never get into a rut in terms of feeling like you're just kind of doing the same old thing at the gym, but also so that your body doesn't adapt as much to like a static workout routine, and it's meant so you can sort of not have to spend a huge amount of time, if you spend any, planning out your sort of exercise work week, and also to share them with other people. So you could, when you create workouts, you can share them with, if you're people you work out with at the gym, or if you're a trainer, or you like to post your workouts on your Instagram or whatever. You can do that, and it's neat. So the very first thing, this is the site. It is, visually absolutely not where I want it to be. I was focused on the functionality, and I'm sort of debating what I want to look visually. But structurally, I think it's pretty good. So apologies in advance for the graphics and the colors and the whatnot. I guess the primary thing is creating a workout. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm not logged in, and I'll show you some of that process, or how you log in after you've created this, because you don't need to actually log in or have an account to create a workout. So if you just want to play around with this and you don't want to register, you don't have to. So I'm going to call this one, oops, chest accessories, let's say. But if I didn't have a good name, I can clear it there. There's a little shuffle button, so it just picks a name. But I'm gonna go with chest accessories. And here there's a bunch of options. There's the gray bar if you click the little menu button here. But that will be in a subsequent video, because those are just options. But you don't need to set them to have a sort of really basic workout. So I'm going to add exercise here, and I'm going to type chest. So you can search for, if I want to search for like alternating, like it'll show me just the one. But if I also just want to select from chest, for example, chest. So this will show me a bunch. So I'm just going to pick the first. I don't know, what did I just pick? 6, 7, 6. So I'm going to add them. So this is my workout. So if these were, imagine these being the specific moves I wanted to do, then they're all here. And then what I can do is so this is the preview screen. This has a sequence. And if you don't like the sequence for whatever reason, you can just hit this little shuffle button again, and it changes the whole sequence. And then when you're ready to go, you click this icon. That's the plane taking off. And it's a plane taking off because I don't have any custom fitness icons in place, and this is what Font Awesome had. And so this highlights the currently active move that you're doing. And so when you've completed the move, you click the button, you click it, and it sort of scrolls. And it becomes a little more obvious what's happening. If you go up, you see these ones are done, and these are not done. This current one, and then it's a little progress indicator there. And then when you're done, you get a little message. You get a little way to go message, and you can go back, or you can do this again, or you can just hit OK. And because you're not logged in, it'll take you back to the new workout screen. If you were logged in, it would take you back to your main workouts list. And so say I like this one, and this is pretty good. But what I want to do is I actually don't want 6. I'm not going to do 6 moves. What I'm probably going to do is 3. So I'm going to click the little link here, and these are the workout options. And so there's some. I'm going to get to these in a subsequent video, and the next one. But the first one, for right now, I'm going to look at is to perform all 6 exercises. So by default, the workout that is created for you will be 6 moves long. But if you don't want 6 moves, you can deselect this, and you get a little slider. And then I'm going to say I want to perform 3 exercises. And then you can see what this does here. Is this creates a workout of 3 exercises, and it's kind of cool because it's 6. It's getting 3 of the 6. So I can say I just want 3, and that's pretty cool. And so then what it allows me to do is I'm going to say I want to put, I want to add some more. So I'm just going to put, do floor press and stuff like that. So I've got now 11, and I have all of these moves and these options I'll explain in the next video, like the little pips and reps and stuff. But what you can do is always have 3. And so this will allow you to, put all of your favorite, chess moves in one routine, and then always get not just a different sequence of moves, but a different selection of moves, and the sequence would still be randomized. So, the bench press is here, bench press in the second one, but then the regular bench press is not there. So, that's pretty cool. So say I want to save that. I'm going to go back and I want to save it. Oh no, I'm not logged in. And so this will eventually be something cool. It's not anything cool right now. So what you can do is hit this little button to register or log in. Now I have clicked away from the new workout, but it's still there. Everything's in place. Basically, whatever the current new workout you're doing with the temporary one, that sort of stays, and you can actually refresh the browser page and stuff, and it'll stay there for a little while, so you don't have to worry about losing track of it. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to type in an email address that makes sense to me and is valid, but is a kind of weird syntax I use for testing, and a very secure password. And I'm just going to click to register. I could also log in with Facebook or Google. And so I'm now logged in, and I don't have any workouts here because I haven't saved the new workout. And then I'm going to hit save, and it saves it. So now this is the saved view. So that is a very simple workout. And in the next video, I will go through the rest of the options and show you how you can make something actually kind of intelligent, kind of complicated. So come back for that. And if you have any feedback on this, please do send it to me. If you go to the homepage of the website, there's the link to my email. I'd love to hear like your knee-jerk reaction to it, both in terms of if you think it sounds like a really great idea, and if you dislike it. Like I said, I'm the target audience for this. I am the only person that I haven't consulted anyone with this. This is something that I want. This is a tool very specifically for me. So I'm not sure how well it will translate to other people, but I would love to know if you think it will translate to you personally, or if you know other people who might want to use it, or what have you, or what you think what it feels like it should do when you use it, but it doesn't, or what you think it should do, what you'd like it to do. I'd love to have all that kind of feedback. So thank you again for watching, and if you think this is interesting, feel free to pass the link along to everybody, because I'd love to get increasing feedback and make sure it's actually useful for people.